and we've got the Yorkshire show coming up in a fortnight's time. Right, Craig.
Thanks.
Here we are, setting up the Great Yorkshire show. All right, Paul. Good man. Bit of shoe wheeler. Coffee, Craig. Tea, Anne. Coffee for me, please. Is that all right, Mother?
2 coffees, 1 tea.
2 coffees, 1 tea, no sugar. Yeah, lovely, lovely. You've not got any prices up? Any?
They're free today.
Oh, they right.
Tomorrow
Lovely.
they're a quid.
Right, thank you. The show's underway. Plenty of people here. It's still very early. And we've got.
I'm ready for my breakfast. I've been up since 6:30.
Have you?
Dad dancing.
It's been a funny sort of a day here at the Great Yorkshire Show. I think we're the last ones here. I think we are, aren't we?
Yep.
We've been selling our souls. We've had a really busy day. We've moved a few shoes, but we were glad to get us tea, get tucked up in bed. We'll have another go again tomorrow. See how it goes. Good night. So, what jobs are we on with? Oh, Phil's playing on his telephone.
Yeah,
What are you up to then?
I'm up to because you keep sending me Facebook things on my phone.
Nah, don't blame me. What are you up to?
And me, I'm
Give
putting
me.
the phone back in my pocket. It's been vibrating.
I'm pressing stone welts back to shoe.
Right. And
And I've got
is
this-
that a technical job?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you a skilled craftsman
Yeah.
to be doing that? Lovely. And what are you doing, Philip?
I'm trying to get this middle out off this sole
Right.
because my plastic shank is stuck in it.
Oh, right.
So it came out of one shoe, look like
Yes.
I did that.
Oh,
the
did
other
you?
one, it didn't come out.
Building that one.
Okay. Fantastic. But we're on it.
We tried to be on it.
Good lads. Hello. We're here at Shoe Healer, and today we are sorting out this shoe for a lady. It's a lovely, really nice built shoe. It's cabot, and it's a lovely leather upper, and the lady is having problems keeping it on her feet. She might have problems with her feet, and it's just slipping off. She has to have a bigger shoe for her feet, but can't seem to keep them on. So what we're going to do is we've made some straps, and these straps are on elastic, and we're going to stitch the elastic onto that side there and put a strap across the top when the lady comes in, just to find out where it will sit nicely, and that will help to hold that on her foot. And the elastic that we've stitched in will give it some stretch so she can get the shoe on and off. We put a little bit of a fancy pattern in there just to make it look nice. We've had these boots sent in for repair. They're having a full rebuild, and what we also do is check all the uppers, make sure everything's alright, all the eyelets are okay. We always check the wings here, and we just see where the stitching's come undone. Can you see that, Tom?
Yep.
And that is where the shoe flexes, it pulls on the stitching and regularly breaks the stitching. You sometimes see these repaired and the repairers haven't quite got them back in the same holes, and you see them back together and the old line of stitching is showing. What we like to do is solution that in place, leave it to set, and then stitch it both sides just to make sure that stays good and solid. We'll get on with that this morning, won't we, Tom?
Yep.
Okay. Hello, we're at the Shoe Healer. And we've got a loke shoe here, an old shoe. It's in for repair, probably its third or fourth repair. And the welt stitching has come away on the side. The actual insole's a little bit loose as well on this shoe. But it's an old shoe, but it'll keep going if we can get this stitched back in nicely. So we're just through there, up there, and then round there, pull it tight. That's a stitch in, and another stitch through there, up there, and same again, and we'll carry on all the way down until we've stitched that back in, and then we'll re-cork the shoe, get the top sole on. It'll be another good repair, and I can't wait until Thomas can do this, because you're going to love doing this, Tom. It's a great job, this. Morning, we're at the shoe healer, and another busy day. We've got shoes brought in with heels snapped up. We've got shoes brought in, heels broke. We'll get that sorted. New pair of heels on there. It looks like it's another Louboutin day. All the Louboutins here. Motorbike boot has been brought in for a new sole and heel. Goodyear sole and heel on there, so it gives them a little bit of grip. So, a busy day at the shoe healer. Morning, Tom.
Morning.
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Your smock's looking a little bit worse for wear. Are you ready for a new one?
Yep.
Lovely. What are those shoes behind you? The Suedes?
Barkers.
Lovely. And what have you been doing to those?
Recolouring them because they're a bit worse for wear.
Lovely. And what are you using to recolour them?
Just a renovating spray in dark brown.
Oh right, that's actually got colour in it, has it?
Yep. It colours the suede up.
Lovely. And that'll be when the suede starts to go a little bit grey and dusty and starts to lose its colour?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. And some fresh laces in?
Fresh laces,
yep.
Shoe trees in to keep it nice and straight.
Lovely. Okie doke. Morning, we're here at Shoe Healer again, and we're just having a play with some shoes, polishing them up. I'm having a look at a customer's pair of Trickers monkey boots. They don't look like they've had any polish at all. And Rob here is on some shoes off the shelf. He's just pulling the toes up and tidying a pair of Cheaneys. Cheaneys there, aren't they? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Just come and have a look at Rob's shoes here. Oh, look at those, eh? Look how agile you are as well. That's the Alpha Sergeant Ramsey. Let's have a little bit of love on the toes, shine those up. I think we've had some ladies' Trickers brought in for repair. And I should think so as well. I don't know where these have been taken. Beautiful pair of Tricker boots, and somebody's fitted a leather sole, and it's not even stitched on. It's not even worn out really, but it's coming off already. Be very, very careful where you send your shoes for repair. If you're buying good shoes, send them back to the manufacturer or send them back to us, because it's just terrible to see a Tricker that's been treated this way. I don't know where this repair's been done, but we can see the nails. Can you see the head of the nail there coming through, Tom? Around my grubby fingers. Yep. So these have had a terrible repair. We'll strip them down, we'll rebuild them. These have been sent to us by Anne from Brighton. Don't take them to your local cobbler, you might as well take them to the butcher's. Hello, we're here at Shoe Healer, and we've had a customer bring his Tricker boot in, and he's talking to us about having this Vibram unit fitted that's on his Barkers. He's bought some of these Barkers off of us recently. This is the Barker Glencoe, and it's got this beautiful Vibram unit fitted, which is really light, really lightweight, got lots of give in it. And this chap's on his feet all day, and he's just asking if we can fit this unit onto a pair of Trickers for him. He said he could almost go jogging in these, they're that flexible and they're that soft. So we're going to fit these onto his Trickers for him, and just see how they do. They do them in various colours, but he's going to go for the brown unit, so we'll fit a nice thin midsole in there and then the unit on top, and we'll just see how they turn out. Hello, we're at Shoe Healer, and you might recall that a few days ago, could be a week ago actually, I did a video showing this boot that belonged to a customer, and he was wanting something with a softer sole so he could keep them on all day. He was having a little bit of trouble with his back, so instead of us losing him to wearing some trainers, we've put in this microfoam sole on his Trickers. So he used to have this very hard commando heel and sole unit on, and we've put in this really soft, as you can see there how soft that is, this soft blue Vibram sole unit on, He's in these all day long, so he's just actually put a pair on there. Look, you know, our model there. Look, just show him. Look at that. Look how much play there is in that heel there. Look, lovely. So we're thinking he could probably go running and do the London Marathon in these. So that's this conversion that's going to be available for anybody if you want a softer sole on your Trickers or Sergeants or any other manufacturer. Oh, you're making a fine job, Mr. Taylor.
Right, thank you, sir.
Hello, we're here at Shoe Healer, and we've had a gentleman come in today wanting some slippers, but unfortunately one of the slippers he struggles to keep on his foot, so we've put in this Velcro on. Just a nice, quick, easy job here at Shoe Healer. Piece of Velcro across there like that, just so he can keep it on better. Okay. We've had these beautiful trickers sent in for the yellow day-night units. So they've all been fixed on, new heel stacks, all the welts cleaned up and restitched. The gentleman has also asked us if we can clean them up a little bit. It's like a waxed leather, and it looks like it's had plenty of wax on it over the years, and it's all gathered up and it looks a little bit scruffy. So we're going over it with this Renomat and a pan scrubber here, just to bring the surface back up, and it's coming up quite well. As you can see, all the brogan is starting to show out. We'll give this a little bit more work and then freshen it up and see how they come out. Ready for a Christmas carol?
Here we are.
Are we ready? Take all the boughs of holly.
La 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 la.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
La 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 la.
We've had a lady in the shop and her boots are a little bit tight at the top, and there is actually a stretching machine that will stretch them at the top, but I'm reluctant to buy one because it just wouldn't do that much work. But what we have got is this DIY system here, and we put this piece in the back there, and we put a piece in the front there like that, and then we drive different pieces of wood wedges in there to open the boots up at the top, and we have some really good success. So if you have some boots that are a little bit tight at the top, we might be able to help you. What are you up to, Philip?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. I don't do up.
I think you're stretching a pair of Dubarry boots.
No, nothing.
And what we have here is an old pair of Dubarry boots. Would you like to just take this off me? What we have here is a pair of old Dubarry boots, and you might see this sometimes on these sorts of boots, where the sole just starts to separate, and it seems to be that there's a layer of something that breaks down in between the two parts of the boot. Hello, we're here at Shoe Healer, and we're just setting the edges on this brand new pair of Tricker boots. The edge was a little bit boring, a little bit of an orangey wax colour, so I've run it round the machine. You would have seen that on the first video, but Phil forgot to press the button, and this is what I did. I just ran it round here and just super lightly took the surface off. We're now going to restain this and then polish it up, and we'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to give that time to dry, are you?
Now we're going to take the excess off right now.
Does that What's charged up that way?
Can't find it, yeah.
We're at the shoe wheeler and we've had a bit of a flood. Unfortunately, we've been doing some work upstairs and it's made a bit of a mess. There's water all over. We're just trying to bail the place out, and come on in. We're just everywhere's a little bit wet. So it's early Monday morning. We're back at the shop, and we might have been a little bit optimistic about being open the next day, and as you can see behind me, we're still a little bit disorganised around this side. We've got these dehumidifiers running, and so many people have pulled up outside and walked in with one and said, "Yeah, I'll plug this in and it'll help." So we've got quite a few upstairs, and we're getting sorted, and we'll get there. This side is still open, so we're doing repairs and keys. So you know, we're still here and we're still in business. Thank you. What are you doing, Tom?
Sorting shell part with Tricker's shoes.
Right, fantastic. And what's that in your hand?
It's a Tricker lollipop red with a white wedge unit.
Oh right, fantastic.
Beautiful.
So things are coming back together, are they?
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Lovely, fantastic. Right, you press the red button, Phil, so we should be filming. This is our shoe stretcher, and if you can come in here, Philip, look, and just look, you can see this has been stretched some width into these shoes here. And we just wind the machine up, put those on, with all these other shoes behind waiting, with a pair on there as well. And that's just putting some width in. We'll give them a good polish up when they come off of here. Also ready for some cover soles. We'll get that sorted as well. We love these white wedge soles from Trickers. They're lovely. They're really, really comfortable to walk in. The only problem is you can't get them to stay on the shelf.
The edge is nice, and wax them and what have you. There's no wax goes onto the spade uppers.
Fantastic. Very good.
Very time consuming, but only the best at shoe wheeler.
And what have we got here in for repair? Oh, a pair of Crockett and Jones, having a
standard leather sole with a protective toepy cover sole over the top and a flush fitting toe plate.
Yep. Pair of Grenson anniversary. Another Crockett's. Not sure. Oh, that's had a white wedge sole fitted. Lovely. Pair of Trickers. Fantastic. And what are you up to, Tom?
Put a new set of laces in these shoes. We've done a full rebuild on them, so we all get a new set of laces and a polish up.
Lovely. They've had back linings as well, I can see. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fantastic. Lovely. Are you loving it?
Loving it.
I've got 2 minutes, so I thought I'd take you on a quick tour of our repair side of the shop. And this is a heat activator. We solution the soles up, we solution the shoes up, we let them go dry, and then once they've gone dry, we reactivate them in the heat activator there, and also good for keeping your pies warm. And then the shoes come on here, and the soles get knocked on, and then the shoes come over here, and they go in the press here, on there for your soles, on there for your heels. Different lasts for different shaped shoes. Into there. There you go, in the press. That's on a timer that will lift up. This is a scouring machine. This over here is a Ranger for you. When your sole is first put on, it's too big, you'll run it round the Ranger. That's dustpan and brush. We don't know what that's for. And over here we've got the main finishing machine. Oh, we've got staple guns over here. We've got nail guns. And so the main finishing machine over here, we have trimmers, all different size trimmers. This is a multi-head trimmer, This is for trimming the different widths of the shoes. And this is a grooving tool for grooving round the edge of the shoe like this. And you'll groove round there. Obviously not, that's had a toe plate fitted. And then that's later stitched. This has already been stitched. So we'll trim on here like this. And then we'll groove like this. And then this is called a breaster for smoothing out the breast of the heel, inside the heel there. Like that. This is the smooth band, the smooth finisher. This is the rough one. You'll go on the rough one first, then onto the smooth one. This is called an arm keg, and this is for clearing out the sole, and you can get a nice finish on the edge of the shoe there. And then we have the polishers here, multi-head polishers, different colours, different waxes, another heat activator, another solution section over there. And that's it, piece of cake. Come and have a go. How's it going, Phil?
Okay, Anthony.
Is it going well?
Yes.
Is this one of those really nice stitching jobs that you love?
Yes.
And is it gathering up on one side and slipping off, or is it... Were you going to swear then?
No, because Caroline might be watching, and I don't swear in front of Caroline.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it over and go the other way.
Yes.
So I can see what I'm doing.
Okay. But you'll sort it?
Yes. But I wouldn't swear.
No. Big smile then.
No.
Why do we have a cover sole? Well, this is the original leather sole that's on the shoe, and it's a great sole, but it can be a little bit slippy. It can draw moisture up into the shoe, and it's far better to put a protective cover sole on. The other thing is, this sole here is the chassis of the shoe. The strength of the shoe is in that sole. So rather than you wear a big soft patch in there and take the strength out of the shoe, retain all that strength and have a cover sole fitted. We've got this shoe that's come back to us. It's a lovely ladies suede Barker shoe, and it's had the cover sole on that we recommend to keep the strength in the sole there and keep a bit of grip, keep the water out. The lady's having a little bit of trouble with the shoe rubbing around the back of the heel, and she's tried and can't get on with them. So what we're going to do, we've taken some of this lovely soft leather here, and we're going to put this around the back of the shoe, the suede side out, and it's lovely and soft, and we'll stitch that in and then just trim it off, and hopefully that will help her get on with them. It's a lovely soft leather, and I think if I've got time later on I shall make myself a pair of underpants out of this. We're at Shoe Healer, and we've got another pair of Dewberry boots that have been brought in for the sole. People have tried to stick it, and it's not that it won't stick in, it's that this material here starts to break down. So what we need to do is we need to get into this boot, and that's it, look, get into this boot, and just, can you have a look here, Paul? Look, can you see the material is broke down? So you can glue this as much as you want, and you're just never going to have any success. Now the unit is quite good, that's rubber. It's this material under here, which is like a microfiber material, and it breaks down. So what we have to do now with this is machine it down, right down, and see just how far it goes before we get to a solid base. When we get to a solid base, we can put a rubber unit on, stitch that on, and then fasten this back to it, because it's really not badly worn, this unit. This is not a problem with these. Well, of course it's a problem, but it's just something that happens over time. These boots will be quite old boots, and it's just over time this material degrades and the boot starts to fall apart. So we'll just get it on the machine now, and we'll come back to you and show you what we've done.
And I've just done this repair on this shoe. The dog's chewed all the back of it up. I'm in trouble because I didn't take a picture before, but I'll put a patch on the back of there, a nice leather patch, just a matching with shoe, all stitched on from top, so it looks like it should be there.
Can we just see them both together? Well done, that looks good. Just one problem, you didn't take a picture beforehand.
Nope.
Alright.
All right.
And we'll just show you a heel on this shoe, lovely shoe. It's having a cover sole on, protect the leather sole. It's been worn a little bit, but a cover sole on there will be great. It'll just protect the leather sole. It won't draw moisture up, and you can see the darkness in the edge there where water's been drawn up into the leather. We'll put the cover sole on. It'll give it some grip, and it'll just keep all that nice and original. The heel that we're putting on is a heel with the quarter steel tip, and this here we just remove the top piece. We'll machine all that up, solution that, machine the back of the heel up, and that will fit on there beautifully like that. We shall rivet all this on. Here's one I did earlier, and we've yet to polish all the edges up, but you just see how that fits nicely, flush fitting, a full quarter steel tip in there. They sound great and they last forever. Okay.
Oh, we're doing it again.
So tell us, Phil, that looks really interesting. What are you doing there?
I'm taking all the old stitching out of the shoe. I'm trying to take the top of the stitching out, and then with a bit of luck, I go like it was pull. It should pull out. Like that.
Ah, yes. So you go back to
try to get split the top.
And is it important to remove all the old stitching, Philip?
It is.
Do other repairers do this, Philip?
Not everybody does it. But you see there is split. Right.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Go on, I saw that. That was good. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Okay.
So we have to do that.
Yeah. And then you turn it over and give it a good pull from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might spray it with some stretch stuff and it will soften all the stitching.
Fantastic. And that boot's having a new day-night sole, is it?
Oh, but no, it's having half of
Vibram.
Vibrant. No, yeah.
Victory, sorry. Yes.
If you usually put a full one on, what makes it a lot easier job.
Ah, well.
When you took it in, no name's mentioned, Anthony.
No, yeah.
To put a half one on.
Yes.
But you should have got the gentleman to have them healed as well.
I did, Philip. He's having them healed as well.
I put on the ticket though.
All right, okay.
I only do what's
All right. I'm sorry. All right.
And we just put these little pieces here onto the last, and occasionally we have to drill more holes just to get this in the right place. So we get that on the last there, put it inside the shoe, wet the shoe, stretch it, and it just pulls a nice little area on there where the customer needs it.
Now then, Philip.
Oh God, I'm not looking up. I'm more like Roger Moore, the Saint.
No, you look like. We're just thinking.
More like Lee Evans.
Is it Blofeld out of James Bond? You'd be stroking that shoe. Go on, do one. Stroke the shoe. We've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. But you think you look like the other one, the Daniel Craig, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. From which angle exactly?
From the back.
From that angle there. Oh yeah, now, that's definitely can see the likeness there, yeah.
From the back, like Daniel Craig from the back.
Lovely job. We've got the McLean here, and as always, we encourage customers to have a cover sole on. This customer could have a natural cover sole on or a coloured one on, and we're going to go for, what do you think? We've got the blue on there, like that, or we can have the red. The red on there, like that.
Red.
Or we could go one of each. Alright. We're here at Shoe Healer, and I'm just doing this job here for actually for a chap called Malcolm. It's a boot that the unit had gone rotten. You might have seen a video of us scouring it away. The unit that was on you could just pull off. It was it dried out, it cracked, and it came away in little pieces. So what we've done is we've stripped the boot right down. We've then taken some of this micro and we've bonded the micro on all round the side of the boot, and then I've machined it down, and then I shall machine it to a nice edge. Here's one that we did earlier, and this has had the micro round here to build the welt back up, and then a top piece on there, and then it's going to have a piece of leather, a full through sole of leather, nice and thin, that will be stitched through the boot to hold everything together, and then it will have this top unit on, and that will make that a really good job. And over here we have some shoes that aren't quite finished yet, but it's a dress shoe that's being worn for work. Now there's nothing wrong with wearing a dress shoe for work, but it won't last like it should. Now this gentleman is having a taupey, really stout taupey cover sole stitched onto the shoe, and a taupey heel, and this wears like iron. These taupey products, years ago we used to fit these to Bobby's shoes when they wore proper shoes. We didn't fit it to the general public because they used to last too long. But nowadays it's here, it's available for you. If you're wearing a fashion shoe as an everyday work shoe, you need a sole like this on, because they really do last exceptionally well. Well, they have cover soles. Turn them over, let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. And a little where's the tattoo on the side? Oh, lovely. What are you doing there, Tom?
Just doing this bag repair.
Okay, so what are you doing to this then?
Well, the straps came off and unpicked, so we're going to stitch it back up all the way along there, a bit further up so it holds it in place nicely.
Lovely.
Same on other sides.
Lovely. And you've opened the lining up, so we don't have to go through the lining. That's great. Now, I can see there's a little rip just starting there.
Yep.
And this is not a pocket, is it? So what you can do is actually take your stitching up into this a little bit here, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, and when you get up there, don't dream about going across, just come up to it, back down again, same on both sides. That'll be a good repair, that. Alright, Tom? Fabulous. Just coming to the end of it now. That's about there, all done, all stitched right the way through, and then we'll put this unit on, and it'll make a nice boot of them. And I'll be glad to see back of them.
What are you doing, Anthony?
I'm painting a bicycle on the window
Why?
for the Tour de Yorkshire that's coming soon past our shop. How good is that? How good is that? We'll throw a few tacks out there and we'll just see if we can...
That looks quite good. It's quite good though.
Now then, Tom, how's it going?
Alright.
What are you on with there?
We've got this old Louis Vuitton bag, and we're making a new piece for it. So I've got some tan leather, and we've coloured it a little bit just to make it match a little better.
Yep.
And we're going to stick it in and stitch it up.
Yep, lovely.
And I've reinforced it with some pull tab material just to get a bit more strength.
Fantastic, that'll be a nice strong job. Well done, mate.
Yep, so we've done this repair on these beautiful Cheaneys. We've put a back lining on it. We've put the rough side out so it stops it slipping off a gent's heel. And it just took a little bit of room up because they were slipping off, like I said.
Yep, so that's now a 7 3/4, is it?
Yep.
Lovely, so that's just, that liner there, just taken up a little. What are you asking, Phil? Phil, what were you asking?
What was that?
Go on, sing.
No. I've got...
I'll tell you what, you sing and we'll guess what song it is. Go on.
No.
Oh.
I'm having a dementia problem.
A blue cover sole on this Bailey. Saturday morning.
Beautiful colour, that is.
That is a lovely colour, that. Lovely. Shows that blue sole. Fantastic.
Who's done it?
What are you on with, Phil?
I let me stick on top.
Fantastic. Lovely.
No wheelie.
That's the second time you've rode it in 20 years, isn't it?
First time. In a low gear, I know that. I want to knock it up in gear. So.
We're just trying here to get this stain out of the leather, and we've tried every product we have on it, but it just won't lift. So now I'm just going at it very gently with the blade, just trying to scrape the surface away. You can hear it scraping there. This is something like glue that's gone right into the leather, and it's never going to come out, but we can just hopefully make it look a little bit better and try and get it to fade as much as we can. So we're just scraping gingerly at the surface.
What are you doing, Anthony?
What am I doing? That's a good question. What you should have said is, what are you doing? I'm mending a pair of riding boots. Can you just have a look in there, look? And they've rotted over the years, and I should think somebody's pulled them off and it's split them there, and it's all gone. Can you see? So what I should have done is kept my mouth shut, said no, we can't mend these. But we have some lovely customers here at Shoe Healer, and they just ask you if you could do a bit of anything, and I've just said yes. I meant to say no, but yes came out. So what I've done is I've made this. This is a tough leather insole base and a liner round the back, and we're going to glue this into the shoe, and then we're going to come in with the machine and stitch around here. So we'll stitch this to the upper, cement this all down, put it in the press, drown it in glue, and hope for the best. So what are you doing, Tom?
I'm just cleaning out the machine.
The dust bags, is that all dust there? Yeah.
That's all the dust.
Fantastic.
And it collects in the bottom here.
Yeah. I remember my father once trying to get rid of all that dust, and he told a man it was good for his roses, so he took it and it killed everything in his garden. We're here at, you're nodding, does that mean you're videoing? We're here at Shoe Healer. This gentleman just walked in here and his belt's a little bit too long and it's irritating him. So we've just cut it down for him, we've sealed it all up, stitched it up, just a really quick job. Normally we would like to shorten it at the buckle end so we can keep it all original, but the customer's in a hurry and he's not particularly bothered about his belt. He just said cut the end off, and that's all we've done for you.
You have, and you've done a really good job too.
Have you lost some weight? Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
You've lost a bit of pudding.
I've lost the pudding. I've lost my Christmas cup.
Yeah, good lad, good lad.